The gig is up. I repeat, the gig is up. These people, masks are falling off. They tried so hard to keep that mask on, but it fell off and they showed their true colors, and now everybody knows who they truly are. The gig is up. The hoax, how they were parading around to be like this nice, good person, this saint, is just fake. They cannot fool you. They can fool everyone else, but they cannot fool you. They can't run game on you. They can't pull the wool over your eyes like they do everybody else's. You don't fall for the things that the average person falls for. You don't just hear a story and count it as fact like these people do. And they're wondering why you're not falling for the okie doke, why you're not falling for the lies and the stories and their masks that they're putting on, why you're not falling for that. They don't understand why it's not working on you. They don't understand why all their lies, their stories, their false realities, the whole mask, their persona, their fake persona, all of that stuff. They don't understand why it's not working on you, and they hate that. They hate that because everybody else these days are so, like, they don't like to do research. They don't just listen to them say something and call it as fact instantly. No, you're not going to believe that. You do fact check the Carfax or whatever. You know what I mean? You don't fall for the manipulation. The manipulation doesn't work on you. It's like you're immune to it, right? Because you're in the truth and you're woke and your discernment is on high, and discernment only comes from the Lord. Discernment is wisdom from the Lord. And so everybody does not have wisdom, and age does not equate to wisdom. And so your discernment's on high. You're in the truth. You're woke. So it's like you're immune to the game. They can't run game on you. You don't fall for the manipulation and the tactics that a lot of other people, the majority of the people that they know, fall for. You don't fall for their false realities that they create. You don't fall for them being this great person. You don't fall for the victim role that they always play in order to avoid being accountable for their actions. You are immune to all that. You see through that. You see past that. You see way below surface level. You don't fall for that. And they are mad, and they are wondering why. They're wondering why all those tactics do not work on you. Why doesn't the manipulation work on you? Why don't you believe the false reality that they created, that they went around and told everybody is the truth, which is not, even though they try to say, oh, this is my truth. Well, their truth is a straight up lie. Period. Okay? So they're wondering why that you don't fall for that like everybody else that they know. They fall for it, so they're wondering why you don't. They can't understand how you figured them out. They can't understand why you can see below surface level. They can't understand why you can see beneath their mask, even though they tried to act like they put it on so good and they thought they were putting it on so well. They don't understand how you see through them. And that's only a gift from the Lord, because everybody can't do that. A lot of people go through this life and get manipulated and get fooled and believe lies and are just shallow and surface level, and that's on them. Okay, so I'm very thankful and very blessed, and praise the Lord that we can see through this, right? You know, because everybody can't, and it's unfortunate because we would think it's kind of like common sense, but believe it or not, everybody does not have common sense, and so it's something that they got to learn, and the gift only comes from the Lord, not wisdom of this world. I would say like true wisdom, real wisdom. So it's like you're a different breed to them, because they don't know how it everything, their whole game and all this stuff, and the victimization role and the flipping the script on you, and all, they don't understand why it doesn't work. And it's like you're a different breed to them. You move different. They're not used to authentic people. They're used to fake people. They're used to boring people. They're used to people who are in the box. They're not used to someone like you. Okay, let's just put it that way. You're unique, you're different, you're one of a kind. Okay, and it's very few of you. You're one out of 100%. Okay, and so there are very few people similar to you, and they are unique also, but the chances of them being in their life are very slim. So you're one of one out of their life, and they don't get why the stuff doesn't work on you. And you played the fool for a while, and you saw past a lot of things just to, I guess, keep these individuals in your life for whatever reason. But now you can forgive, but you can't keep playing the fool and fooling them like you don't know. So it's time to find your voice, and it's time to speak up, or else they're going to keep thinking they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, keep thinking you're boo-boo the fool, keep thinking you're an easy target because you're nice. And a lot of people deem you gullible and naive, and a lot of people try to take advantage of empathetic people who carry a lot of empathy and compassion for others, and people who are just nice and happy, that they find you as an easy target. And so they would think that their game and their tactics and their lies and their false realities and all these things, they would think that they work on you too, because everybody else believes them. But guess what? You're not everybody else. You're not everybody else. And so that's where they had you wrong in. Like, they shouldn't have categorized you into believing that. And now they're mad that you see below the mask, and you see their true colors, and you see the ugliness and the hideousness, and you see their spirit and their soul, and not just their physical form, their body, and the fakeness, the fake smile and all that stuff. You see past that. Okay? You can see the real them. And that they don't want anybody to know the real them or see the real them, because they tried so hard to hide it. They tried so good for so long in their life to put this mask of happiness on, to portray themselves as something they're not, to basically put on your identity a lot of times. And it doesn't work, because they can't be you. They can't have your calling. They can't have your life. They cannot destiny swap with you, even though they wanted to take you out the game and do all these things that, basically put that mask on of you or of all this other stuff. They're like a chameleon, and they change in the different environments, and they're just really, really fake. But the gig is up. The gig is up. It really is. They don't know how you know the real them, no matter how hard they try. You see now. You can't unsee what you already saw. Okay, what you already saw beneath that mask and beneath that fake persona and everything. You cannot unsee what you already see, and you already know. Just can't unknow it. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, deep down inside, like the veil's been lifted. People are being revealed, like who they really are, and you know who's for you, and you know who's against you. You can't unsee the jealousy. You can't unsee the envy. You can't unsee the hate. You can't unsee the competition, which they thought was a secret, but it's not really a secret, because you see, right? You're woke. You can't unsee it. Like, once a hater, always a hater. Once a jealous person, pretty much always a jealous person. Like, you can't really unsee. And so, like, the get back is it's like very slim, but you never know how the Lord works. It's because how can you rekindle a relationship with someone who you already know is jealous of you, who you already know is envious of you, who you already know is in secret competition with you, and they don't want good for you, and you already can tell that, like, what they're trying to do, and all the tactics and all the things that they did to try to take you down. You saw all that, even though they tried to hide their hands and act like they're this good person. You saw everything, and how could you unsee it? And so letting these people back in your life based on how they were operating is really detrimental for you. It's like it's not safe. Well, we are protected by the Most High God, there's no buts. But we have to walk with wisdom and be wise as wolves and harmless as doves, I believe is the quote, because you can't just keep being around these people when jealousy is as cruel as the grave. And literally people act out of jealousy and they can kill people. There's this show that I've been watching. It's like Mean Girls Cold Cases or something, and these people are killing their so-called friends, where they're acting like they're their friends. They're killing them just based out of jealousy, like just based on jealousy. So it is very crucial that you pay attention to who you are allowing in your life, to who you are calling a friend, to who you are keeping in your life, family members and all. Because just because they're kinfolk does not mean that they have your best interests at heart, and a lot of people operate in dark places, and jealousy and envy and the hate and the maliciousness and everything, that all that stuff overpowers the quote-unquote love that they say they have for you. Okay, now they can love you as a family member or a significant other or whatever. They can, quotation mark, love you, but if they are jealous of you, like, do they really love you? Like, the hate overpowers the love at the end of the day. And so it's not enough love to overpower that jealousy and that envy, and that stems way deep down within them, and it has things to do with them, like their self-esteem and their self-confidence and their self-worth and stuff like that. So it's not your fault. But anyways, even though you played nice and you knew certain people been against you, it was just time to take these people out your life for once and for all. And it's the Lord's timing. It's the perfect timing, because he's always on time. Okay? And so it was time to get these people out your life for once and for all, because you already seen what they are capable of, and letting them back in is basically giving them a pass to finish the job. And that would be ignorant and naive of you to think that these people have changed, because like I said, once you see, you cannot unsee. Like a lot of times, the majority of the time, people don't really change. So like, life should be an extensive journey where people are actually changing and growing and evolving, but some people are so stuck in their ways that they don't grow and evolve and change, and so they're literally stuck at the same level, like a video game that you can't get past that level. That's where they're stuck at. And so thinking these people are going to change and all of a sudden stop being haters, even though they've been haters for like basically all their life, it's not likely. If they've been jealous of you for so long, all of a sudden, and they didn't really change at all, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I'm not jealous of you anymore. Like, yeah, right. They didn't even admit that they was jealous of you to begin with. So, because they can't be real. You can see the fakeness. You see through all of that, okay? And so, anyways, it's the Lord's perfect timing to get these people out your life, because the Lord was probably protecting you from something. You never know. Like we can see the physical realm, but we cannot always see the spiritual realm, even though we have high discernment and stuff like that. Okay, but sometimes in the spiritual realm, we don't know what the Lord was protecting us from. Maybe he was protecting us from some bigger attacks that they may have had planned against you. And so it was perfect time to get these people out your life. And if you haven't yet, then it's perfect time to do so now, because like I said, it's crucial to pay close attention to who you do have in your life. Okay, so pay close attention to who you are letting and allowing and keeping in your life. Focus and keep your spiritual eyes open, because a lot of people can't see. And like I said, if I don't know if I said this, but you got to pay close attention to who you have in your life. And if you have not cut these people off who's against you, I hope this video is confirmation that you need to do so, because it is very crucial and is very important to protect your peace, protect your space, protect your energy, and protect your literal physical well-being. Your well-being. Like, these people are not good for you whatsoever, and it's not good for your well-being, your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, all the things. It's just not good for you. Okay, so it's a blessing. It's a blessing to have eyes to truly see. I hope this message is confirmation for you. Okay, adios. See you later. Bye. Shalom. Like and subscribe.